Good morning, everyone. Okay, so this is a trick I learned probably whenever we posted this years and years ago, but what I'm making is Crockpot Rotisserie Chicken. I made one last night. I actually thought ahead. Y'all, you should be proud of me. I thought ahead. Like, this is the first time I've thought of this much in advance for a Facebook Live. I was planning on going to Kroger, but the weather, I was just like, no, I'm just gonna stay home. Okay, so rotisserie chicken. This is actually from the Slow Cooker Volume 2 series of the box, but this is going to be a game changer for your life. I promise you. I don't know if you do this. I would love for you to comment. If you do, hey, Beverly, I am so glad you are on here. Okay, so what I did is I got these rotisserie chickens on clearance at Sprouts. They're organic, so I was really excited about that. So I cooked one last night, and so this is a trick. So, and I will tell you, this rotisserie chicken is way better than Costco and Sam's. Hands down, oh my goodness, and it takes literally 5 minutes to cook. I'm not kidding you. It takes less than that. I mean, just it's the quickest meal you will make. And what you do is you get the rotisserie chicken and then you cook it. What we do is we eat what we do for the night for dinner, and then I freeze the rest. And so what I do is I do it in 2-cup increments. So this is 2 cups of rotisserie chicken, and then I vacuum seal it. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you cool it down though. Hey Carol, I'm so glad you are on. So you will put it in your bag. Okay, you're gonna put it in the bag, and then you're just gonna vacuum seal it. Make sure you let it cool down. This cooked all night last night, so it's totally cold and everything. I usually don't do that. I just cook 2 at the same time. So I have 2 crock pots, and I'm gonna make one for dinner, and I will have leftover for that, and then I'm gonna make another intentionally to have my cooked chicken. This has saved me so much money, because what I have to do now is whenever a recipe calls for cooked chicken, you're gonna use rotisserie, and it's gonna add, those spices are gonna add so much flavor to whatever you're making. Okay, so what you do is you do that. Okay, 2 cups. I'm gonna let it cool a little. Again, you just take I'm gonna show you how to do this, and y'all, I love you that much that I'm gonna get my hands gross. So this is my cooked chicken, and all I did is let me wash my hands again, because I did touch something. My goal is to do less. Okay. So I'm gonna also do the rotisserie chicken whenever I'm done with this, but I'm kind of doing things backwards. Okay, so all you do is you just take your thing, yes, skin and all. If you don't like the skin, you can take it off, no worries. And you just kind of make sure you get all the bones. And my family knows now that if I cook something with rotisserie chicken, they know, like, you may want to watch for the bones. Very rare if it happens, but sometimes it does. We're all humans, we all make mistakes. That's why we're thankful for grace. Okay, so I just go ahead and put that in there. This really will change your life. Good morning, Barbie. I am so glad y'all are on. How many of y'all do this? How many of y'all have thought to do this? I started doing this years ago, and it really has changed my life. So what I do is I go to the stores, and whenever I see whole chicken on clearance, I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. Even if I don't need it, I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna cook them. I usually get 2 at a time. And then that way I don't have to get them that much, because usually this will last me a month or 2 worth of chicken. And it's just for recipes that call for cooked chicken. So if you have cooked chicken, that's saving you a step. This does not take long, y'all. It probably takes me about 15 minutes to do this. And it's saving me time because, one, I'm getting the chicken on clearance. You can always get chicken. Whole chickens are always on sale at the stores. I feel like they're on sale at Publix this week. I don't know. You could go to the ad, passionatepennypincher.com, go to store deals, and then Publix. Okay, so see, this is going to give me at least two cups worth. And I paid $7 for this whole chicken. It's organic. I got it on clearance. So I'm going to have 2 meals with chicken on it, or with chicken. So that's not including leftovers, because usually my casseroles and stuff call for leftovers. Okay, and so let me see here. I'm gonna get all the chicken, y'all. I make sure to get it all. And this is so good. This makes like chicken tetrazzini, all of those recipes, this makes it so tasty, because all those spices that you add in whenever you're making the rotisserie chicken is gonna be in your casserole. It is seriously a game changer, so much better than Costco and Sam's chicken, I promise you. Once you go to this, you'll never go to Costco and Sam's, unless you're just time constrained, and that's totally fine. Kroger has their Simple Truth also. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of tear this away. I love the leg. How many of y'all are like, the leg is my favorite, not gonna lie. Okay, it's probably the worst for you. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and this, again, I got getting all of this. This is so gross. look at my hands, they're so gross. It's so gross. Oh. But it's worth it because I'm saving money and time. And again, we're doing the budgeting thing right now. And if you have not heard about the money planner deal, you need to go on Passionate Penny Pincher and check that out. Okay, so I have not been looking at comments. Y'all probably think I'm gross. It is gross. Okay, so that's my 2 cups. It does not have to be 2 cups perfectly. And honestly, right now, the way prices are, you can do 1.5 cups, and it's still a lot of chicken for the casseroles. I promise you probably won't miss that. I just do whatever my chicken does, so it gives me. So this is pretty much 2 cups though. Do you see that? Hey Brandy, hey Barbara, hey Shannon, I'm so glad y'all are on. Okay, and so again, I'm gonna vacuum seal this. I'm gonna date it because this is mine from last time. So if you can see, I got this on clearance last time. I went ahead and grabbed that and froze them. And you're gonna use these for casseroles. And there we go. See, it's that easy. That took me probably 5 minutes. I have enough chicken for 2 casseroles or whatever it costs for, like we even use these for like, we have a great quesadilla recipe on the blog. I use that for that. Make sure you cool the chicken down though before you put them in the bag. You don't want to put them in the bag hot. You definitely don't want to vacuum seal it hot because it won't do well. Okay, so I had to do it backwards. So this is mine for tonight. We're gonna have this tonight for dinner. And so here's my chicken. And then I did the spices. What I do is on here is I just kind of use the spices on this. So I make 2 at a time again, and I'm just gonna use the spices. And so all I do, and I'll tell you the trick to cooking it too. Okay, so I'm gonna put the spices on the rotisserie chicken, just kind of pour it on there. I do the wing side up, if you do the wing side up, and then that way you're gonna land on the legs because you want the legs side up. I learned that one time doing a Facebook Live years ago on this. Okay, so there, do you see I have that? Ooh, y'all, this is so gross. Okay, and then there's my legs up, and then we're just gonna kind of put that on there. And that's the rotisserie chicken. Like your spices, you see how all these spices, oh my goodness, this is such a bowl. My daughter came in and she wanted to eat breakfast and I told her I was doing Facebook Live. And then she's like, what are you cooking? I was like, rotisserie chicken. She's like, yes. My family loves this. Again, they probably never had. Sorry, somebody was calling me, and so it kind of, okay, so do I have any questions? Again, this is from the Crockpot. This is from the Slow Cooker Volume 2 series. It's actually on sale, so you can go to the link. Nicole's awesome and put that in there. And it just tells you exactly the spices and everything. I double the spices. I really like the spice, as you can tell. That way it can make my casseroles really good. What about, Margaret, yeah, so it's the Slow Cooker Volume 2. Make sure you get the Volume 2. And it's the rotisserie chicken. It's so good. Y'all, it is a game changer. I promise you. You will, like, this is going to make it less stressful whenever you get home. You have this already cooked. That's saving you a step. You can do this on the weekends. Y'all, it takes like literally 15 minutes to do this. I don't know why you would not do this. And it's healthier for your kids. It's just such a all-around best thing that you can do. So, do you have any other questions? Okay, good morning, everyone. I am so glad you're here, Sandy, Kelly, Julie. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for joining. Give me a heart or like if this was helpful. I love giving tips for the kitchen. And so this is my love. I love being able to help others save money in the easy way. So I hope y'all have a great Thursday. Thank you so much for joining. And again, hey, Vale, I'll see you soon. Bible studies in an hour. So, okay, y'all have a great day. Thanks again for joining. Again, Slow Cooker Volume 2. Don't forget to grab this, do this. Love to know if you do this. We would love some feedback and how much it has changed your world whenever you do this. Have a great day. Thanks again for joining. Bye. Oh, yes, Amy, legs, leave the legs up. I did. Legs are up. How long does it cook? Cindy, it cooks for... this is a smaller chicken, so I would say 3 hours. The one I cooked last night, I cooked for 5. I cooked it overnight because I had the crock pot that has the timer. It was done. It was definitely done. So I would definitely say 4 hours for smaller chicken. It really depends on your chicken. This says 4 to 5 hours. So, and that's a 6 to 7 pound chicken. This is a 3 pound chicken. So I would say 3 hours. You can kind of watch it. If you have a timer, I would definitely set it for 4. You cut in the middle of how to do the chicken. What comes after the spices? After the spices, you just turn the crock pot on. That's it. It's that easy. It's so easy. I remove the skin from the whole chicken when it's hot. Barbara, that is smart. We actually eat this skin. I know it's unhealthy, but we love it. My daughter, especially my husband, really, really love it. So it's up to your preference. If you don't like it, just take the skin off. We just really like that spice. Again, it makes it just makes everything so much tastier. I sell Tupperware. Do I freeze in my freezer meats? I do not know, Debbie. I don't know. I freeze them in I just vacuum seal it. And that way it stays good for a long time. I would love if it added the instruction. Tiffany, I think we have that. Low, definitely low, Cindy. Nicole, do you mind putting that post up? There is a post for this, so you can go to that post and check that out as well. So it has everything written for you. So I hope y'all have a great day. Thanks again for joining. Oh my goodness, can I get a heart or like if you've enjoyed this and everything? And I would love for your feedback. If you can comment, let me know if you enjoyed this as well. Thank you so much for joining. Have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday.